What's up, YouTube community? Hey, it's Ted. Just a quick update on my progress with the Firefly FFTL Relic, as you can see. So I'm not going to get into all of the ins and outs of past things. In fact, I got a good laugh the other day. Somebody said, man, I watched his video for like 10 minutes. Brother didn't say anything. So I'm going to try to keep this brief. But this is the Firefly FFTL Relic. I've got some other vids out there if you want to see my journey. Essentially, the very short of it is the Relic neck. I just didn't like that. It had some roughness to it, and I had a neck pocket, what I call an issue. Some people said, man, that's not an issue. I've seen worse necks than that. And lots of other comments of the sorts. But it had a pretty good sized gouge in it. Anyway, that said, so what I'm doing with the Firefly is I'm not trying to get a $1,000 guitar. Okay, I'm just trying to see what kind of guitar I can get at a budget price and see perhaps if it would compete with classic Squire Classic Vibe or something in that ballpark, just to have around the house and obviously to noodle with. So the way I approached the guitar was, one, I had to do something with the Relic neck, and so you can I've got a full video out here. I actually did a real-time video where I was sanding the neck. Hey, it was the first time I'd ever done it. I was quite proud of myself. Anyway, I've got this smooth as silk. You can see that it still kind of looks relic-y, and some of the flame came back out, but the discoloration of the relic is there. And I'm not a Relic guitar guy. This was the only guitar they had at the time that had a traditional style body. It does have the cutaway here on the heel joint. But all that to say, that was phase one. Phase one was, hey man, let's see, can I get this really rough neck, which I just was not digging at all. Some people commented, hey, I like the neck, you know, whatever, but I didn't like it. So that was phase one, to get this neck kind of silky smooth. And so I sanded it all down, put some gun oil on it, and it's cool. I also, I just had some Graphtec nuts laying around, self-lubricating nuts laying around, and so string trees, I mean, and I put those on here today just because I didn't like the metal string trees that came with it. The other thing I did is I put a shim in the neck. Those of you who saw the neck pocket situation that I had heard me asking the YouTube community. Hey, shout out to Bike Mike and Old as Rocks and others who gave great feedback and suggestions. Anyway, what I did is I ended up putting one of those Tossicam shims, tapered shims. I put the 5 degree in. Well, first I put the 0.25 in, and it's all flat all the way through. And the neck just sat up too high. I didn't really like that. And so I took that out, put the 5 degree shim in, and it works fine. So I was able to set the guitar up again. I did, in hindsight, find a couple more frets that I needed to do some leveling with. And so I did all of that. And I've just been playing the guitar, and she sounds pretty good. My playing notwithstanding. Now, I have noticed that the tuning stability is hit and miss. The intonation is set up on point. Oh, I also installed these Goto brass compensated saddles. It came with some kind of brass compensated looking saddles, but anyway, Goto is my go-to. And so I am still noticing that when I'm playing at different times, I hear kind of a staticky thing happening. Swapped out cables and all that, so I may still yet have something in electronics. So anyway, phase one was the neck, phase two was the pocket, check and check. I am noticing that as I'm having to retune the guitar, occasionally, I played for about an hour today and didn't have to retune at all, and I'm, do a lot of bendy kind of stuff. Not very well, but I do it. And I've noticed that a couple of these tuners, you'll get it just about tuned, and then it'll slack down about a half step, and you'll have to start over. And so I may end up replacing these tuners anyway. Old as Rocks, I know you like the Fender Road Worn Vintage, man. I'd really like to get some locking tuners just because I don't want to do all that winding, but I know that the Vintage are also easier to roll. I had those, actually, they came on the Squire Classic Vibe Strat and Telly that I have. But anyway, just an update. So here we are at phase 3, and phase 3 is electronics, and phase 3 is going to be contingent upon whether or not I continue to hear staticky, whether or not I like these pickups or not. They sound pretty good. Bridge position. Neck position. Neck. So, phase 3 will be contingent upon whether or not I continue to hear static stuff and whether or not I like the pickups for just jamming around the house, and tuning stability also. If I continue to have an issue with the locking tuners, I'll certainly get an alternative to these. So that's the update. Phase 1, phase 2, success. And Tascam Sham in the neck. I'll drop a link to the Amazon site just in the comments if anybody's interested, or there's 100 different ways to do it, clearly, as you guys know. But anyway, that's as quick an update as an old man can give on the Firefly FFTL Relic. Digging it, man. So I'm going to continue to check it out, and I'll try not to post 100 more videos. All right. Hey, wherever you are in your guitar journey, man, safe travels to you. Rock on with your bad selves, and I'll catch you down the road.